Hey guys, Ethereon here from Langrisser C. I'm from the Guild Legion Squad, and today we're going to do a quick video on what's coming in the next major update, which is due to release in 2 days time. It is actually a lot more than the usual major update, which is why I am making this video in the first place. There's a lot of stuff to get to, there's a lot of stuff to go through, and I thought it would be easier to have some place where you guys can refer to all the upcoming changes. I'm going to state off the bat though that I am not an employee of Zlong Games. I am not officially affiliated with them. This is just my hobby, making these videos, and therefore all of these things are my own predictions and projections. But however, since we have so many other servers that have gone before us, I feel rather confident in these projections and predictions. What we have done is we have looked at the data from the Chinese servers, which is the first, the global servers, which launched after that, and my guildmate Orlando has even gone to the effort of installing the Korean and Japanese PC clients so that he can see events over in that site as well. So we feel rather confident in these predictions. So let's just get to it. There's a lot that's going to happen. This is basically our first anniversary. It has been 12 months that we've been playing Langrisser Mobile. Seems just like yesterday when it started, but time truly flies. So this will be what we are covering during this video, and let's get started with the new summoning banner. The new summoning banner will be for Rainforce and Betty. Rainforce is an AoE character that's very similar to Leonhardt. Most people will use him in his infantry class once they're done building him up because the attack is a lot higher. Of note is that he locks bonds for Virash, Brenda, and Shilinka. So if you plan to summon and use these characters in the future, you might want to think about summoning Rainforce for that use. Betty is very different. She's an infantry tank that deals fixed damage whenever allies in a certain radius around her are attacked, and this actually triggers on AoEs. If you build up Betty, you can actually see fixed damage retaliation of crazy amounts such as 11,000, 12,000 damage, and she can be quite a potent anti-AoE team tank. She does not lock any bonds. However, because she is an infantry tank, she doesn't do well with all the offensive characters who have cavalry troops or are cavalry themselves. So do take note of that in case you want to summon her. So that is the new banner that's coming. Importantly, we will also have the level cap raised from level 62. Right now our account level is maxed out at level 60 and our heroes are maxed out at level 60. Once the update comes, our heroes will be able to be leveled up to level 61 or immediately, and once our account level hits level 61, the heroes can reach the max level of level 62. Just to note that 5,000 experience is required per account level, and every day all your daily quests will give you a total of 635 experience points, plus the new Gate of Fate daily quest, which I don't currently have information of, which should bring up that daily experience amount quite nicely. Do remember that stamina is equivalent, is a 1-to-1 ratio, unless you are doing quests in a group, because if you are, then you get better than 1-to-1 conversion from stamina to experience points. It is important to level up as soon as you can, not only for the power boost that gives you in all of the content that is to come, including PvP, but also that once you hit level 61, you unlock new world map events, which will replace the level 53 events that we're so used to seeing since the very start of the game. So what are these new world map events? So there'll be upgrades of the existing level 53 world map events, and of course upgrades means that there's a higher rate for SSR drops. There's also more gold that drops from the gold maps. There's more crystals and trinity tickets, and very importantly, the hammers and experience potion events are now changed to eternal temple material events. And you can see that it drops a good spread of both of the materials that drop normally only from internal temple, and it can even drop a core of supremacy. So needless to say, this is an extremely welcome change because that increases the speed by which we can level up characters' heart bonds. So it is in your benefit to level up to level 61 as soon as you can. If you have many burgers saved up, this shouldn't be a problem for you. Maybe you want to reserve some friends or some guildmates for hardcore farming sessions on Tuesday when the update drops to hit level 61 as soon as possible. Moving along, the next big update is the training field upgrade, where there will be an entire new tab of upgrades added to every training field. These will include new soldiers, new technologies, as well as new stat boosts for your soldiers. Right now, the maximum stat boost for attack, defense, and HP is 50%, but with these new stat bonuses, you are looking at a total of 70%, because these new stat bonuses add 20% to the existing bonuses. Importantly, the joint stats give only a flat 2% per level, so therefore the first few levels are very worth it, but subsequently they do have diminishing returns. This is not like the year 1 core stats, because the year 1 core stats, the last 3 levels actually give you 3%, 3%, and 4% respectively for the last few upgrades of each level. So the joint stats don't, they just give you 2%, even though the number of materials required goes up. Importantly, the new soldiers that are available that buff specific characters. There are some new soldiers that really change how some characters, some heroes are played, and new technologies that basically completely revamp cavalry troops. Cavalry troops will be a very, very, very impactful troop line in version 2.0 because of the upgrades that they've gotten from these technologies that will massively boost their damage. So this is going to be very small on your screen, but this is basically an info sheet which is done by Lemons from the global server, summarizing all of the new technologies, all of the new stats, and all of the new troops. And feel free to pause here if you want to look at any particular line. Moving along, level 70 Aniki levels will also be released. Right now, the maximum difficulty for Anikis are level 65, and on Tuesday, we will start to get the level 70 variants for all 6 Anikis, which means that you should save your daily rewards until you have cleared the level 70 Aniki, because there's a higher base drop rate for SSR materials, and there's also a much higher chance to get 2 SSR materials with each daily bonus run. So do remember that you need to clear them out solo to get your Secret Realm Blessing. It shouldn't be too difficult for all of us with endgame characters, and after that most likely you will want to farm the level 70 Aniki levels instead of level 65 because of the higher base drop rate. My guild has been collecting data on drop chances for level 65 Anikis, and right now it looks like it's about 20 to 22.5% chance to drop an SSR material on level 65. Once we get the data for level 70, we will talk about it to see how much of a difference the level 70 levels make. Okay, and now for the more paid options, there are new anniversary gift packs, which basically will be released. The equipment gift pack is actually quite important because it gives you your choice of any single SSR item. And you can see the highly sought after ones like Last Rites, Extreme Magic Bow, Ragnarok, Tenuous Headdress, and as well as Overlord's Badge, Apex Boots, and Swordsmith Emblem or Bracer Emblem. They're all available within this equipment item gift pack. For the hero gift packs, those are more RNG, where you pick a faction and you have an equal chance of getting any of the 3 heroes that's featured in that faction's wish bag. So do consider that before you get these gift packs. And the projected price based on the global server is $20 each. Another update for the paid players, which is that the first crystal recharge bonuses will be reset. For those of us who have gotten crystals from the store before, you will know that the first crystal recharge is doubled, but that disappears after you get each value for the first time, and so this will be reset on Tuesday. So if you haven't gotten your bonuses yet and you want to get them before Tuesday, please go ahead. Lastly, there will be new Secret Realm exclusive items. Because the release order differs between the Chinese servers and the global servers, it will either be for Angelina and Egbert or for Zerida and Faraquia. For the Chinese servers, Angelina and Egbert's exclusive items got released first. For the global servers, it was Zerida and Faraquia that had their exclusive items released. Just a quick summary, Angelina's one is really good if you're going to use her, and she actually becomes very good once the 3-cost skill comes out with the level 70 update. Egbert, not really that great because you have to take damage before you trigger his buff, although it is a guaranteed trigger if he does take damage. For Zerida, it can be useful to give her a consistent heal. Let's say if she's away from the team, it gives her a bit more sustain, and it does dispel debuffs from her. For Rakia, it just buffs up for Rakia when she has a class advantage. So as with all exclusive items, your mileage may vary depending on whether you use these characters or not. But the highlights for me will be Angelina for sure, Zerida second, and Egbert and Farakia are kind of a meh in terms of how useful they are. Okay, so that's all I have to talk about for the upcoming update. Again, all this information is based on advanced information from other servers. It is not 100% guaranteed. Do wait for the update announcement tomorrow evening, as Zilong always does. They usually release the information one day before, but I thought this would be good for everyone to sort of get a grip on everything that will be happening on Tuesday, because it is quite a lot of things that will be updated. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, useful, entertaining. As always, this is Ethrion, signing off.